It's Sunny and Finn's Games and Graps podcast, now sponsored by Gamerborn Clothing and the Fatal Grips. Go to gamerborn.co.uk or fatalgrips.com and use the code DDGaming for 10% off your next order.
What's happening, guys? Welcome to episode 70 of the Games and Graps podcast. I'm Sunny, and with me, as always, is Finn Steele.
Hello!
Finn, how you doing?
No, good, thank you. Very good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you very much. A beautiful day today.
It is.
Yeah, I think we're finally getting a little bit of summer.
Better late than never.
With the rain that we've had.
Yeah.
Just realised we haven't reported on the weather this year.
We haven't, no. It's been a while since we asked Weathercast here at Games and Graps.
Yeah, we did it a lot last year, but I think the weather was a little bit strange last year.
It was a bit all over the place, yeah. This year's been more normal, just mostly rain.
Remember that ridiculous day when we were like proper sweating it out?
Oh god, yeah.
Like trying to do recording and like we were doing some videos, like probably some like No Mercy or something, and we were doing the podcast as well, and we were sweating.
Oh god, that was bad.
You can probably go back and you can find that it might have been Mario Kart, it could have been anything, who knows? But it's the old Sunny and Finn versus videos. Like one of them days we were sweating it out for the course, so you should appreciate that.
You absolutely should. Appreciate the hard work we did.
The hard graft and the sweating that we did. It was tough times, man. It was tough.
It was. Sunny and Finn classic.
Sunny, yeah. It feels like a classic now. It feels like ages ago. I feel like we've advanced a lot.
We have. Daydream's now thing. It's going really well.
It's going really well.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. We're actually on 303 now.
Wow, that jumped up. Nice. Awesome.
I know. Very nice. And we have some Daydreamer news, actually.
Ooh.
By the time you hear this, which will be Friday, we will have launched a brand new channel.
Ooh.
Exclusive to sports games. Now, there is a lot of us on the channel that do sports games.
There are.
So myself, Denzel, Steve, Bearded Buffoon, and Viz as well. With the launch of pretty much all the new sports games around this time of year, we thought we would launch a brand new channel dedicated to sports streams.
Sports. And
Daydreamer Sports will be launching this coming Friday. And it's very, very exciting. So
yes,
it's still going to be running alongside the main channel. So Daydreamer Gaming isn't going anywhere. This is just going to run separately to that, just all under the same umbrella. And it's very, very exciting that we get to grow and expand Daydreamer the way that we are getting to do.
Absolutely. And it's worth mentioning that. So we're going to have just as many streams on Daydreamer. We'll have even more streams just on the new channel, basically.
Exactly. So nothing's going to change with Daydreamer. It's just that we're going to have a separate channel for sports streams, and that is very, very exciting. It's something I'm very, very much looking forward to launching. So look out for that. We'll put a link in all of our videos that we do on normal Daydream as well, because of course it won't have its own custom URL as of yet.
Yeah, not quite. We need to wait to 100 subscribers, but we'll get there.
We certainly will get there. So, Finn.
Yes, Sports. Hello.
What have you been playing?
Excuse me. Well, I platinumed Hellblade, which is an excellent game. Highly recommended.
We know what happens for platinums.
Oh, of course. Got to get it. Round of applause.
That's right. Round of applause.
Yay. Thank you.
It's the wanking noise on listening to that on audio, not watching the video.
Yeah, it does sound a bit. Yeah.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
But it's a really good game. Highly recommended. Nice, easy platinum as well. All you need is a collectible guide and you're good to go.
They're not that difficult to find though, are they, the collectibles, really?
Not really. They're pretty... there are a couple tucked away, but for the most part, they're rightly open. So,
but it's worth exploring because it's such a gorgeous game. So it's just worth wandering around, trying to find the collectibles, because you'll get to see it all, and it's great. So
yep. Nice game. Other than that, I played a lot of Sonic Mania, getting into character modes and doing bonus stages and whatnot. Okay.
Still enjoying it?
That's really cool. Yep, still a great game. Love it.
Yeah. I haven't played it since, actually. I haven't played it since around launch, but I've had so much to do and play.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I will get back to it. It's just because it is fantastic. It's just finding the bloody time. I always moan about time, but I need to manage my time better.
Same here.
I will.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Other than that, more Persona, as always. And did WWE2K17 with you on doing our predictions for SummerSlam.
And it was actually quite good fun, actually, wasn't it? Because
it was actually, yeah.
We had to do it online, so we had a real sort of hillbilly setup with
Did a bit.
with it. We had to sort of do the whole card online, so we had to just adjust to that way of playing. It's hard enough to play anyway.
It is. But we got through it. There was some trouble towards the end, but for the most part, we were fine.
Yeah,
and
we had some great matches on there too. So go back and watch John Cena versus Baron Corbin and Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks, because the matches that we had were excellent.
Yes, probably better than the actual matches on the show.
More than likely, yeah, I would say so. Thank you, by the way, to anybody who came along to the SummerSlam prediction stream this past Sunday. It was a lot of fun and a great success, as always, so thank you very much.
Good stuff.
Yes.
And other than that, that's about it. So we'll be playing Undertale tonight on stream.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've heard a lot of good things. I've been playing...
great reviews. Yeah,
what a delayed response that was.
Skype's going a bit weird. Same with Skype.
Okay. Is it Skype?
Are
we good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Slight blip on the radar, but we're good.
Okay, we're good. A little bit of a blip there, guys. Nothing to worry about. We're doing this over Skype because, internet. Yeah. I've been playing Hellblade, and I love it. I haven't finished it just yet. Just getting through it. I got a little bit stuck actually on one of the bosses. The first boss.
Oh yeah.
On the one on the left hand side, not the one on the right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled a little bit, and he was giving me a bit of crap because all of his buddies kept coming along, and it's difficult to judge when you've got stuff being smacked at you from all angles and stuff. So
yeah. But some of the fights are a little tough, but you'll get to them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a practice makes perfect type situation, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've started Batman Arkham Asylum again.
Nice.
This time I'm playing it on Xbox One. One of my favourite games of all time. I love it.
Good game.
It's just excellent. It's the remastered version, which is equally as excellent. And so I'm playing through that again. It's supposed to be about my 6th or 7th playthrough of it. I just love it so much.
Good stuff.
The thing is, it's so addictive as well.
Yeah.
Like you put it on, it's like, no, I'll just do a little bit more. And just do a little bit more. Oh, there's a Riddler trophy over there. I may as well go and pick that up before I turn it off. And big group of 14 guys over there that I know I can absolutely take down. It's just great. The voice acting's great. It's a great Batman story. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are my favourites. And it's just excellent. I could never praise that game enough.
Good stuff.
I've just started Uncharted: The Lost Legacy.
Ah, yes.
And I'm super, super excited to carry that on. It looks and plays like Uncharted, which, if you've played Uncharted, will know that that's not a bad thing. So, super excited to carry that on because that's one of my favourite game series of all time. But other than that, I've been playing some random sports games. So I've got EA Access on Xbox One.
Oh, yeah.
So, you've got access to everything.
Sweet.
So I've been playing a little bit of Madden, trying to get into that a little bit, and it's working. I quite like it.
Dude, I love American rugby. It's great.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Just American rugby with shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sounds about right.
I've been playing some NHL, which is field hockey.
Ah, yes.
Like at school on grass where you have the wooden sticks.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that, but on ice.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I get it.
And I've been playing basketball, which is like netball, but you can move around.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I've been playing NBA Live 16 from EA Access, and actually it's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
And I've played the demo for the new one, which I think I mentioned last week.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm quite looking forward to trying out the full game. I'm intrigued, because surely they know that if this one bombs, they can't make another.
Yeah, surely.
They just can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in preparation for the brand new Daydreamer Sports channel that's coming out. Trying a few different things.
Good stuff.
So yeah, but that's pretty much all I've been playing, really, to be honest.
Cool.
Now, there has been some gaming news for a change. We've been a little bit dry on gaming news the last few weeks.
Yeah. It all comes out at once, doesn't it?
But Gamescom is currently going on.
It is.
And with Gamescom comes gaming news.
Of course.
So Finn,
hello.
hit me with some gaming news.
Okay. So we're going to have more news next week, which we've got right at the start of it now. So I'll pick out the best ones we've got so far. But as we've announced, Skyrim VR will be coming out on November 17th for PlayStation VR.
Super close to my birthday. So guys, if you want to gift me Skyrim VR, my birthday's November the 20th.
Nice.
Mark that in your diaries. November 20th.
Good stuff. Yeah, looking forward to trying it out, actually. That was a really good one. Apparently it's just a full game in VR, which is cool.
I'm intrigued by that, though, but how are they going to do the movement? Because they can't... I don't think they can do that.
Apparently they've added like teleportation controls, as well as standing controls, so you can either teleport around with the move controllers, or you can use a controller, or you can mix it both, I think.
But it's not going to be. Is it going to be like Resident Evil, where you can actually move along, or is it going to be like Batman, where you point to where you want to go and press the button and go there?
I think if you're using a controller, you can just move around like Resident Evil. If you're using moving controllers, then you'll be teleporting around, I believe.
You know, that's super ambitious.
It is a bit, but I have faith. I like Skyrim. It's a bit more to play
You
Skyrim.
can pretty much get it on everything.
Pretty much, yeah. It's going to Switch as well, which haven't shown off more at GamesCom.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think is the correct way to approach this.
Smart way to be.
I mean, there's no version of Skyrim that sucks.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think this will suck. It's such an ambitious, massive open world that you can spend hundreds of hours in. Yep. I just don't see... This is probably the most ambitious VR game yet, I think.
Definitely. I agree. I've heard good things from people who tried it with like motion controllers, because you can have a shield in one hand, block with it, and like swing your sword. It looks really cool. It sounds really cool. I haven't actually seen the gameplay of it, but...
I mean, it sounds great.
Sounds awesome. Yeah.
That sounds really, really cool. I mean, I already own Skyrim, so will they just give it me for free, or have I got to buy it again?
I think it's a separate game, sadly.
Christ, how much money am I going to have to spend on Skyrim?
Yeah, we'll split the cost. It's fine.
Yeah, well, there we go then. That's good.
It's all
I'm
good.
not too bothered now. That's fine. We're good.
Yeah. Doom VR, they've announced, is coming out on December 1st on PlayStation VR and PC.
Now, this one I am excited about.
Yes. Apparently, I don't think this is the full game. It's its own sort of game, which, yeah, it's to see where that goes.
Yeah, there is a synopsis for it, which does suggest that it's not Doom, the sort of one that's came out fairly recently. It's its own sort of story.
Yeah, I think so.
But can you imagine wielding those guns in VR and seeing those shooting and killing those demons in VR?
Awesome.
Oh man, I'm really, really excited for this because I just think it'd be very, very cool. I don't know what it's going to be like or how it's going to work, and I don't care at this point in time. I'm just excited to kill demons with BFGs in VR.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And it also announced that Fallout VR will be coming out next year, but PC only, sadly. Not one for us.
That is.
Console peasants. I don't know. They've probably got some deal with like Oculus or someone or Vive.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if they can do Skyrim on PlayStation VR, you would imagine that they could do Fallout 4 on VR. I'm assuming it is Fallout 4, right?
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So you would imagine they could do Fallout 4 on VR because in truth, they don't look much different, and Skyrim probably looks better.
Yeah, probably.
But okay, fine. Let the PC nerds have their VR Fallout.
Yeah, that stupid nerds.
Yeah,
don't even want anyway.
Nerds. Okay.
Nerds. Oh dear. It also showed off. This is Square Enix now. It showed off the Final Fantasy 15 VR fishing game. I don't know if they announced a date. I didn't write it down. If they did, but it looks okay.
Oh wait, this is a real thing.
It's a real thing. Yeah, it looks like an April Fool's joke, but nope, it's a real thing. I don't know, it could be cool. Maybe.
Sure. People love fishing on that game.
They do. Fishing's really good on that game, actually. So, yeah, weird one.
I don't think there is actually a VR fishing game, so they might actually be opening up a new market here because on PlayStation VR there certainly isn't any fishing games.
Not I know of. No.
You would think that's a perfect thing for VR though, right? Because you've got your two motion controllers. You know, you could cast your rod out and all that stuff with one and reel your... I don't know how fishing works, right? I've never been fishing in my entire life. I don't plan on going fishing ever.
If video games need to go by, you throw the stick in, and then when the controller vibrates, you pull up.
That's exactly how fishing works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fishing with Finn, 2017.
Fishing...
Coming soon.
Which sounds like a great game. It's also coming out in the same release window as Bits and Bobs, which is still in development. It's not gone.
Yeah, it's still there, still in development.
And those other games that I also can't remember the name of, but they are still in development. They're coming.
Oh, I can't remember they are either. But yeah, still coming soon.
As soon as Daydreamer takes off, those games are coming out.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Oh man. It was shown off, or at least announced, Fear Effect remake. Fear Effect is a PS1 original classic game, which I actually have here. Basically Resident Evil, but with like cel-shaded graphics and not as good.
I was always intrigued by Fear Effect.
Yeah, it's a right game.
It comes in one of them double cases, doesn't it? One of them.
Yeah, like 4 discs. Cause had like all these FMVs and fancy graphics for its first time.
Fancy graphics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always intrigued by it. I loved the art style that they used on it.
Yeah, unique.
But I never played it myself. I will when it comes to PS4.
Yeah,
it's coming to Switch as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, good news. Good Switch got a lot of good stuff coming.
I thought I thought that franchise was dead and buried.
Yeah, same.
Never did I expect to see Fear Effect make a return.
Yeah,
but hey, cool. 2017 rules. Let's do this.
Yeah, awesome. What else? Xbox showed off some stuff. Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot at all, actually. I mean,
yeah,
you can pre-order the console.
Yep, that's the thing. Didn't play on it, but you can pre-order it if you want.
Yep. There's a Project Scorpio Day 1 edition, which is basically a Day 1 edition. It's called the Project Scorpio edition.
Oh, yeah.
The only difference is it has Project Scorpio edition written on it in green.
Cool.
Which is sort of like the Xbox One Day 1 edition, which had Xbox One Day 1 edition written on it.
Yeah, Day 1 2013, yeah. It's fine. You could like gimmicky stuff. That's shrug.
Sure. I'm looking forward to the console. I'm not going to buy it straight away. But, when I need one, or when games that can't be played on Xbox One normal version come out, then I'll start looking at it. But I have an Xbox One S, so
nice.
I'm not sure I really need this at the minute, because to be honest, all I'm going to play on it is Forza, and Forza's coming to Xbox One, so
yeah, that's fair.
It's going to have to sell me before I spend £450 on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I've pretty much just sold my original Xbox One because I didn't play on it. So maybe if I will get an Xbox One X, if they bring out games for it that I'm interested in, but for now, I'm not too bothered.
Okay, fair enough.
I did show off some more Cuphead, which still looks good and is still a thing. But
how's it still not out?
I don't know. It's been in development forever, but I don't know.
It feels like it's been in development forever. I'm sure they showed that game. I'm sure they've shown it over a year ago. It's got to be, in fact, probably longer than that. It has to be longer than that.
I thought they showed it off when like Xbox One was first announced. Oh, look, this new indie game is coming out. Xbox One only, and like 5 years later, it's still coming out. Yeah.
No, he probably said, like when cause Xbox One seems to be the only people that do this, or Microsoft, sorry. Xbox One exclusive. Like they do that thing where it like flashes on the screen. It's like
exclusive.
It's exclusive for about 6 months, and then it goes to PS4 as well.
Pretty much, yeah. Tomb Raider.
Speaking of Tomb Raider, actually, they've announced that is going to be. Or I think they've announced it, or at least, it's going to be on Xbox One X anyway.
Oh yeah, basically added the PS4 Pro update for it. It's just going to be a prettier version of it. Same game, but prettier, basically.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So that's fine. It's in Crackdown, which looks like Crackdown. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not into those games.
No, I like the first one. The second one wasn't great.
No, it's garbage. And I thought this one looked garbage as well.
Yeah, there's a bit in it.
To be honest, I thought it was cancelled, and then all of a sudden it's back again. So
yeah, out of nowhere.
Yay for Crackdown fans, but no, not for me.
Yeah, same. And so there's some 4 to 7 as well, which looks great. If you're
What's that?
Card, so some 4 to 7 as well.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Looks great, but not a car fan personally.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not a car person. I don't drive, but Forza just has me, man. I don't know what it is about Forza. For me, in terms of racing games, it far surpassed Gran Turismo years ago.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
I'm predicting that Forza 7 is going to be way better than Gran Turismo Sport. There just seems to be a stigma with Gran Turismo Sport these days. Sorry, Gran Turismo these days, where I don't know. The glory days were Gran Turismo 1, 2, and 3. Anything beyond that, not great. And I just think Forza is just a better all-round game, and they've got it nailed.
Yeah, I agree with that from what I've seen. Yeah, pretty game too.
Yeah, beautiful game. Beautiful game.
That's pretty much it for Microsoft, sadly, that I saw.
No, I mean, to really sell Project Scorpio or Xbox One X, I prefer Scorpio, actually. I don't like saying Xbox One X.
Yes.
It is a crap name. I think they need to show more because Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, and Forza is not enough to sell that console.
No,
Forza's coming to Xbox One, and I'm assuming Crackdown and Sea of Thieves also are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, PS4 Pro is £350. When Project Scorpio comes out, I'm going to anticipate that PlayStation 4 Pro will come down in price in order to compete.
Probably.
And you need to have a reason to buy the Xbox One X because otherwise...
it's going to waste money.
Not going to be a good investment.
Yeah. They need them games. That's what they need.
Yeah, they need them games. That was the problem with the Xbox One, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is exclusives there. You've got Halo, Gears of War, Forza, the Forza Horizon series, Dead Rising. But
they're fine. But they're not like...
No.
Like Bloodborne or...
Uncharted
or Horizon or anything like that.
I mean, I am an Xbox guy. There's no two ways about it.
Fair.
But I
was
know
about
that
last year.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the PlayStation has better exclusives. There's no two ways about it. They really need to work on selling this machine. I mean, pre-orders have sold out, but pre-orders sell out for everything.
Yeah, seriously.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see the results. So yeah, so that brings us to Sony. What they've announced so far. They've announced a new game called Biomutant, which looks really cool. It's been described as a mix between like Horizon, Devil May Cry, and like Jak and Daxter.
Isn't it weird that it has the Horizon Zero Dawn style font and box art though?
Does it? I didn't notice.
Yeah, look at it again, right? And it just looks like Horizon box art. I was like,
alright.
That looks like a cat owl thing.
Cat owl dog mouse.
Oh, not this again. You remember?
Yeah, owl cat dog.
What was that for?
That's Pokemon, I think.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the box art looks Horizon Zero Dawn ish.
That's all right. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Go look at it.
I need to go find it. Oh god, I don't know.
How difficult can it be?
Oh, you turn. My phone's right at the moment, my keyboard.
That's right. We have clicking on the podcast every week now. Because we always feel like we have to research something.
Yeah, you're right. It is like right actually. The main character holding a sword with like green trees and stuff in the background. Yeah,
and even the writing, like the font that they've used for the Biomutant, it looks like Horizon. I just found it really, really strange that they would. It's a console exclusive, right?
Yeah, PS4 only.
Yeah, and so's Horizon. So it just baffled me why they would make it look so similar. That's all. It's a nothing thing, and I'm sure I'm probably the only person to moan about it.
Well, when I've heard, the gameplay is great. I don't think they've actually shown off anything in like a trailer or anything, but from what people have played, it's found really good. So I look forward to trying that one out.
I'm assuming we can expect that 2018.
I'd imagine so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sounds about right. It also showed off some Call of Duty World War II. This looks like Call of Duty in World War II. It's
supposed to be great. From what I've heard, from what people have played so far, it's great. Yeah. And I didn't think it'd be anything less than great because Call of Duty has, and as it should, has perfected shooter games because that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be great. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm going to try and get hold of a beta code for this weekend. But I'll get it. I get Call of Duty every single time.
Cool. I don't. It just, to me it looks like any other Call of Duty game. It's just set in a different time zone. It's fine. If you're into Call of Duty, it's fine. Yeah.
Call of Duty is always going to have its haters.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying it's not for me.
You sound like a hater.
Haters gonna hate.
Yep. Hate.
Yeah, from that song that lady sings.
That lady.
Yeah, the one with the voice.
Oh, her. Yeah. Taylor Swift, you mean, right?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Swifty Taylor.
I love Taylor Swift.
Cool, sure. Ball. Right. No. So it also I'm losing it. He also showed off the new Overwatch map, which looks good. Looks like Overwatch map.
We don't have any Overwatch news for a while, actually. That was like a weekly thing. Yeah,
it was for a while. I pulled it back a little bit because not many people care about Overwatch. Well, not as many people as me. What? That was a sentence.
I don't understand what that sentence means. Does that mean that not as many people care about Overwatch as they do care about you?
No. I don't know what I meant. It's not as many people care about it as other things we talk about.
Fair enough.
Podcast is what I meant to say. If that makes
sense. Like Overwatch. People love Overwatch.
Yeah, I love Overwatch. I haven't played it in a while actually because I've gone fed up with competitive. Just kind of
I think our new recruit is going to play some Overwatch with us.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
So
Nice.
that'll be good. Look out for that.
Yeah, good stuff. It also showed off Monster Hunter World, which looks like Monster Hunter, but more accessible, in quotes. Which I'm interested in, because
More accessible. Okay. I mean, yes, that's 100% a good thing, because I've played Monster Hunter and turned it off in about 10 minutes because I had no idea what was going on.
yeah, same here pretty much. I like the idea of it. It looks great, but
Yeah, me too.
didn't have anyone to play it with. I was completely lost on my own, so I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing, and turn it off.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, if it's going to be more accessible, great.
Yeah.
We'll try it out.
Absolutely. And that's about it so far. Unless you have something?
No.
Nope.
In fact, I do have one thing.
Okay.
Did you see the Shenmue 3 trailer that has been released?
I did, yeah.
Tell me, Finn, are you hyped for Shenmue 3 based on this 1 minute 59 second trailer that they brought out?
I mean, it's Shenmue 3, which is hyped enough, but
It looks shit, doesn't it?
it does a bit, yeah. I don't know. I still think it's still obviously early days. It's obviously an early build still. There's like no animation on the faces at all, which I hope isn't going to be what they're going for.
I mean, yeah, Ryu
know.
looks about 14. He's got younger. He should be about 48 now.
He should be by now, yeah.
Yeah, and you're right. He has a completely expressionless face.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, they obviously showed that the amulet thing that he carries around, the green thing. They obviously showed that big version of that in that cave.
Yeah.
Even at that point, I was just like, this doesn't look good.
Yes. Slightly worrying, but they've got plenty of time to work on it. Hopefully, this is just an early days trailer.
I really hope so, because, if it's going to be crap, you may as well have not made it at all. Might as well just don't end the story. Let it be a running joke forever that Shenmue never ended.
Yeah, pretty much.
Instead of ruining it with a crap game, which
yeah,
I really hope they don't do. I mean, it was just concerning. That's all. Like when you see it and it's like, oh, teaser trailer, you think, oh, great, this is gonna look great. And then it's just like some weird music. They show the Shenmue 3 logo twice, which I thought was strange.
Yes.
When you show Ryu fighting some bloke who has a very strange expression on his face.
Yeah.
Fighting Ryu, and it's just like...
it looks very unfinished. Like, the face animations aren't there yet. And definitely just looks very stiff and, yeah, not done yet. So I'm just hoping it's just early days yet, and it's just like, just showing off too soon, maybe.
If it is an early build, then that game is at least 2 years off.
Oh yeah, easily. I think until 2020 is the earliest.
To me, based on that trailer, it doesn't look like a game that can even hold a candle to the size of the previous two. It just doesn't look like it can do that. It just doesn't... I don't know, there's something weird. It just doesn't feel right.
I agree. It feels off, but...
Shenmue was made on a budget. It was like one of the most expensive video games ever made.
Yeah, seriously.
The sequel looked equally as good, sounded equally as good, and was equally as good.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that this one had to be started on a Kickstarter campaign,
yes,
and I don't know. I'm worried. I am worried.
Same here.
I'm less worried for the news that they are going to be working on a HD remaster for the original 2.
Hooray! Finally.
Yeah. Sadly, we can't turn back time and make the prediction for this year, Finn. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh man.
But they are apparently working on it, and I'm more excited for that at this point. In being honest.
Me too. But yes, we'll wait and see. I suppose. See what happens.
I guess so.
It's
just.
Yeah. I know how you feel.
Yeah, I know. It's just heartbreaking though, because I have so many memories of playing Shenmue on the Dreamcast, and I was just overawed by this like amazing open world. I'd never played anything like it before, And
yeah, same. It's like the graphics of other time, like I remember being memorized by him. It's like, wow, it's like you know, see the lines on their faces. Like, oh my god, it's great.
Yeah, and it was awesome, and you know, you had to go to, you know, you have so many fond memories of like doing the forklift racing, and you know, actually going to work in a video game, which is a strange concept in itself. But with Shenmue, you just let it off because it was Shenmue and it was cool. And I don't know, there's just I don't want it to be crap. I don't want its legacy to be tarnished by a shit game.
Yeah, same here.
I'd rather Ryu's last appearance be on Sega Racing Transformed or whatever it was called.
Yeah, Sega All Stars Racing, yeah.
Yeah, that was it, which was a good game, actually.
It was, actually. Really good.
But, yeah, I'd rather Ryu. I keep calling him Ryu, because obviously he's from Street Fighter, Ryo Suzuki.
Yeah.
I'd rather his last appearance be on that if Shenmue 3 is going to be terrible.
Yeah, same here.
Yu Suzuki, please don't let this game be shite, because we will never, ever forgive you.
Ever forgive you.
Ever.
Again. Sorry.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
Couldn't help it. Got to get wrestling weapons in there somewhere.
And it transitions nicely into the wrestling portion of our podcast.
Yay.
SummerSlam was this past Sunday.
Boy, was it.
And it was a thing that happened. We owe you an apology. Because
yes, this week we learned we don't know shit about wrestling.
Yep, we don't know anything at all, and also we missed predictions out.
Yeah, we missed a couple. Whoops, our bad.
Yeah, we missed one of the big ones as well. How stupid are we?
Yeah, we're kind of dumb.
Let's run through the SummerSlam results, and obviously we can tick the points off that we get, which is not going to be very many.
Yes.
And let's critique SummerSlam.
Okay, do we do NXT first?
Oh yeah, let's do NXT first. That was a great show.
Let's do NXT. That was awesome. NXT was excellent. So yeah, so start off with Johnny Gargano, or Johnny Garg, as I've called him on my notes, versus Andrade Cien Almas.
Oh, this is a match
Really
of
good.
the year contender.
Oh yes, for sure.
I didn't think it would be. I mean, I had no expectations going into this match. I just thought, yep, two talented guys. This is just a throwaway, probably lead into some Gargano Ciampa type thing. It wasn't. It was just bloody superb. Great back and forth match. Great spots, near falls. Oh, it was just superb. It
was great.
Have to go and watch a match back from this weekend, make sure it's that one.
Absolutely. I think Almas needed this match as well, because he hadn't been doing a whole lot recently. He's kind of been had okay matches, but nothing amazing. But this match shows that he is worth keeping around.
Oh, for sure. I think the addition of Selena Vega, that's her name, right?
That's her name, yep.
Yeah. The addition of her to him is absolutely helping him out.
Absolutely. Really, really good. Yeah, amazing match. Lots of vault finishes everywhere. There's a cool, reversal, like spear reversal to the ropes, followed by, like, an inverted tornado DDT. Very nice. It's awesome, like, Hurricanrana into, like, a Gargano escape, which is a submission move.
Yep.
It's got countered by an awesome-looking powerbomb, so it's strength. So good.
Unbelievable. Strength.
Match ended when Vega threw a DIY shirt at Gargano, which I thought was cool, which got distracted. And then Almas hit a big, awesome looking DDTs, like, wrapped around his arm and stuff. It looks great.
And he really ploughed him into the mat as well. It was unbelievable. Like that's what I love about these guys. Like the NXT guys and the guys that have came from the indies or other parts of the world, they're obviously trained in a different style, because WWE, you can tell the WWE style. Cena,
soft,
etc. The Miz, guys like that. But guys like Gargano are like proper. They just know how to make it look amazing. And it was great. I can't praise it enough. It was, for me, I think it was match of the weekend, and there was a lot of good ones on NXT.
Yeah, great ones.
But yeah, this was very, very special. Great match.
Yep, excellent stuff. And like I said, Almas would win this one, so I got a point. Yay!
Get
ding,
in.
ding.
Well done. Congratulations. I think I said Gargano because I think he's only just come back, so that was my reasoning behind that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I suspected that there might be some shenanigans from Gargano, not Gargano, the other one, Ciampa.
Yep.
And I was kind of right with the DIY shirt. And yeah, cool. Great match.
Great match.
After that match, we had a shot of the crowd showing Kurt Angle and Danny Bryan watching from the crowd. And Danny Bryan was getting pestered by Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, apparently they are due for a call-up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there was a list of people that were due for a call-up and they were on it, which is fine. I've no real issue with that at all. I think their characters would translate very well on the main roster, and they look great and are great. I'm so happy for Peyton Royce. Because in my opinion, she's incredibly underrated. I thought this before when she was doing absolutely nothing. I thought she's got a great look. She's a great wrestler.
She's pretty.
She's very pretty, and you know she's heavily underrated. Then they put her with Billy Kay, who is without a shadow of a doubt the weaker of the two.
Yeah,
they work brilliantly together.
They do.
They haven't been on NXT in a few weeks because I don't think they know what to do with them. And moving to the main roster and stirring up the women's division on either Raw or SmackDown is the right thing to do, I think, at this point.
Yep, I agree. It's a good idea. We also announced that Corey Graves, and this will be announced for the next match, which was the Authors of Pain versus Sanity. And it was cool. It had a good match.
Surprising as well. I tell you what, Alexander Wolf really showed me something here.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Because I wasn't overly hot on him before.
I thought he was like the weaker of the group, but it showed me wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I also didn't know he was German, so
oh, didn't you?
Guess who's stupid? But he put in a really, really great show. There was a great sequence where he was sort of on his own and clearing house in the ring. And at that point, I just thought, this guy's really talented. He's a great big man, but moves agile. He reminded me a bit like Luke Harper.
Yeah.
That sort of wrestler, but he was very, very good. I found it interesting that midway through the match, they swapped Killian Dane out for Eric Young.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I don't know why they did that.
I think because Eric Young hasn't been around for a while, so it's just like, okay, certain match, let people see what they can do, and they're good.
I mean, Killian Dane had his spot in the match.
He did, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I was fine with it with the outcome because it worked perfectly and it was brilliant. Just the way the whole match played out, it told a great story between two teams who were battling for a championship, and that's exactly what it should be.
Absolutely, agreed. Yes, pretty good spots in there. Went for like an assisted superplex, like with one of all the pain powerbombing the other one into like suplex. Nikki grabbed, I think it was Wolf's foot.
Yeah.
And he just ended up powerbombing themselves. Whoops. And there was a nice elbow drop from Eric Young.
Nobody delivers an elbow drop like Eric Young.
Yeah, he's great. Excellent elbow drop.
Yeah.
A suicide dive to the outside. Nikki wanted him, but then Paul she dived into the ring. Paul Lemming stopped her. Arguing with the ref. Then Nikki jumped out onto Ultimate Pain, who caught her. And there was a massive spear not even a spear, but it's like a slam by Big Damo into all of them.
Yeah, it was like a crossbody, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Into a conveniently set up table.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
But Nikki got crushed between them both. Ouch.
No, they're not small guys either. So
yeah, exactly.
You got Killian Dane there, who is large. And whichever one of the Authors of Pain it was, I can't remember. But he's also large. And poor Nikki, she's not large. She's a tiny little person. And
She's a little bit.
She got crushed.
Yeah. Poor girl. Fair play on her though. And yeah, it was great. And then Sanity hit a double team suplex / neck breaker and won.
Which looked brilliant, by the way.
They did. Very cool.
Great tag finish. Love that.
Yep. Excellent stuff. They both said Sanity would win, so both get a point there.
Ding ding.
2-1 to me. Ding ding. But then after the match, oh snap, it's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly from the Ring of Honors.
Yes. They've both sort of made singles debuts recently on TV, on NXT TV.
Both lost to Aleister Black.
Yep. But it's great that they put them together.
Yes, great idea. They attack both teams and then hold up the belts, saying, you're going to get the belts. It's a Ring of Honor, guys, and we're cool.
But I'm big on this. I'm super excited.
Me too.
I mean, obviously, what comes later on is even more exciting. But I was just excited for Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish coming down and attacking the tag team champions together. Yes. Great statement of intent, and they're going to be so big. Like this whole thing going forward is going to be so big.
Yep, especially on NXT. Amazing. Very hard for it.
Me too.
So after that, we had JR coming down for commentary. Nice.
Love a bit of
JR.
Great to see JR. Yeah.
Always good. And it was for Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami.
Super hard hitting.
Yes. So Aleister had his live performance. One band was there for his entrance, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, Aleister Black is going to be huge. He is one of NXT's next big stars.
For sure.
Great look, great entrance. You can tell that they're hot on him because of the entrance.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The way that they make such an effort, and the music is killer, and the fact that he's so agile for a big guy as well.
He is.
I love the way this match started, where it was just like these two, like, they were both like so anxious to get at each other.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I love this. They just want to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they kick the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, that. And when the bell rang and they just like steamrolled in, it was just like kicks and punches, and it was like, this I love.
Yeah, so good. As Black actually got busted open quite early. Yeah. Bit of blood, that's fine. Too expected.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah, he can take it. Yeah. It's nice Falcon Arrow on the top rope by Itami. That's great.
Yep. Which the commentary called as a fisherman's suplex, which I could do without.
Yeah, got it a bit wrong. Whoops.
Come on, guys. Oh, no, in fact, no, it wasn't called a... You know what it was called?
Driver?
Michinoku Driver, like everything else.
If all else fails, Michinoku Driver.
Yeah. If you don't know what that move's called? Michinoku Driver. There you
go. Good stuff. So Itami was on top towards the end, but got cocky. He was shouting at the crowd saying, I want respect. And then walked into like a black mass out of nowhere. Ouch. Right to the face.
It looked awesome as well.
It's great.
I loved it.
And Aleister Black won. Very impressive.
Correct result.
Mm-hmm.
As Hideo is on his way to the main roster.
Oh, yes.
He's another one of the call-ups.
Oh, I'm a bit worried about where he's going to end up, Hideo.
Me too. Now, do they risk him and put him on 205?
Maybe.
That's a huge risk if they do that.
Yeah. It would bump up viewership a bit, I guess, but...
It's make or break for Hideo, that is 205. If they were to do that, that's make or break for him. Because if it fails, then what happens next?
Yeah, it's going to be on Hideo, isn't it?
But is he big enough and realistic enough to fight for the US title or the IC title on Raw? Or
maybe
US title on SmackDown?
Maybe I could see AJ Styles versus Hideo Itami. That'd be cool.
Okay.
I don't know. It's then one needs to wait and see ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned, but
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
So that's what predictions. You said Hideo would win. I said Aleister, so another point there. Ding ding.
Ah, man, you're doing me over here.
Hang on a bit. 3-1 to me. Yay.
Yeah, you.
So we had Asuka versus Ember Moon for the women's title, which again was very good.
It was very, very good. I was 100% certain that Ember Moon was winning.
Same here. We were wrong. We don't know shit.
We know nothing about wrestling. Quite apparent. But,
yeah.
No, this was a great match.
It was.
But who beats Asuka? Who?
Good question. Apparently she got injured during this match as well, which not that you could tell because she just carried on regardless. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think her collarbone or something. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It just seems to me that nobody's ever going to beat her.
Yeah, it's even likely. It's an unbeatable winning streak right now.
The best thing for her to do from here, in my opinion at least, is for her to just go to the main roster with the NXT title.
That could be cool.
Just do it that way. Give it up.
Yeah. It's not something happened with Paige, wasn't it? She ended up having to let it go.
Yeah, she just had to let it go. I think that's what Asuka should do. Remain undefeated on NXT and go to the main roster, win that championship.
And then carry on going undefeated, yeah.
And keep going undefeated, yeah.
That'd be awesome, actually. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, me too.
And, yeah, great match. At one point, the ref actually noticed someone holding the tights for the first time in wrestling history. Yeah. Someone stopped the count because of that.
Yeah, it's just it's never happened before. Literally the first time ever.
Literally ever. So yeah, towards the end of the match, Asuka was playing dead. grabbed Emma into like a cross-arm breaker. Emma tries to like pick her up one-armed, but got countered by a roll-up. And locked in like an Asker lock, and what happened there? Oh, locked in Asker lock. I think Emma tried to pin her, like get into like a pinfall position. She kicked out of. Emma tried to get out of the Asker lock, but failed and ended up tapping out. Oh, everyone's surprised.
Yeah, I was completely surprised. I think everybody like us thought that Ember was absolutely nailed on to win the championship in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. And but yeah, Asuka retains and looking crazy strong. Which is good.
She's the longest reigning champion in WWE right now, the whole of WWE.
Yep,
and
easily.
In my opinion, and I might get crucified for this, I think she is the best female wrestler WWE have ever had.
Yeah, I'm not going to agree with that.
Ever. But who's better?
Yeah, you're right. Can't think of it off the top of my head.
No, I mean, you can throw Trish and Lita at me. Trish wasn't a wrestler when she first started.
No.
Lita was great, but they're just... Nobody holds a candle to Asuka.
No, I agree. Yeah, definitely the best female wrestler they've had. Probably ever, yeah, as you say.
Yeah, I think ever. I don't think there's anybody better.
Yep, I agree. So yeah, as predictions, we both had Ember to win this, so neither to get a point.
Yeah, we suck. Yeah.
Good 3 minutes. Then the main event, of course, was Bobby versus Drew McIntyre for the NXT title.
And this was great as well. Excellent. I mean, it started slow, and I was thinking, because I mean, I remember the last takeover where it was Hideo versus Bobby Roode, and it was probably the weakest match, one of the weakest matches on the card.
Yeah.
And I was sort of worried at the start of this that it was going to be the same. I was a little bit worried, but then it just picked up and it was great.
Yep. Good stuff.
Very, very good. Super impressed with Drew, and so happy that he's won. So happy that he's the champion.
Drew won. Good stuff. So yeah, during the entrance, Drew had like bagpipes. It just sounded awful.
Because Scotland, right?
Yeah, because Scotland, exactly. Like, it sounded so bad.
We need a way of letting the crowd know that he's Scottish.
Yeah,
they don't know what Iron Brew is, so we can't do that. They've probably never eaten haggis. They probably never watched Taggart on TV, so they should bagpipes. Let's just put bagpipes in there.
Yeah, bagpipes.
Yeah, bagpipes. So also, like when they put it on his entrance theme as well, like Roderick Strong's old entrance theme, they just put bagpipes on it, and
it's dumb.
It's super dumb.
Just give me his old theme back. It was so good.
It was awesome. There was nothing wrong with it at all. It was amazing. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Because Scotland.
But yeah, great match. We ended up kicking out with like a Future Shock DDT. It's cool to get moved back. I think it's the first time we've done it since coming back to NXT. Then Rude got his foot on the rope after a Claymore kick. First time someone's done that, I believe.
Yep.
Then Drew like jumped over the rope and did like a senton, which is insane for someone his size.
Oh, he's ridiculous. Like, he's a complete athlete.
Crazy.
It's like since he left WWE the first time, like went on the Indies, he's just he's completely different.
Yeah, he's so good now.
He has a beard now.
Before, but he does. He's
cool. A full beard.
And there's like a cool looking we did a cool looking like tilt-a-whirl into like a glorious DDT, which Drew kicks out of. Hits a second DDT, and then picks him up for a third, which Drew countered into a second Claymore kick and wins. New champ. Drew McIntyre is the NXT champion.
Excellent.
Awesome. Good stuff.
It's a perfect start to what I think now is a brand new era of NXT.
Yes, definitely. Especially now that Bobby Roode's been called up. Spoilers.
Yes.
But as of predictions, I had Rude to win. You had Drew to win. So it's a point to you.
Yes.
But unfortunately, not enough to catch up with me. So it's 3-2 to me. Final scores.
Congratulations,
ding, ding.
Finn. You've won. Finally you win.
Finally, get a point back. So overall scores are now it's only 9. Finn 7.
Catching up, Finn.
Catching up. Slowly but surely.
I feel like I should get a point for what happened next, though.
Yes, as you predicted. After the match, Carly O'Reilly and Bobby Fish were standing on the apron. And as Drew's back was turned, Adam Cole from the crowd out of nowhere, they were behind.
Excellent.
Yes, good stuff. Adam Cole, baby.
Baby,
on
what
NXT.
an acquisition this is for WWE and NXT.
Oh yes, excellent
Like,
stuff.
this guy is. I mean, this guy is awesome. Like, he's a former Ring of Honor World Champion, and this is just going to be an excellent time to watch NXT. If you don't watch NXT already, what are you doing? But you should absolutely start watching it now. This is the Ring of Honor faction that I spoke of last week that was rumored to be happening. And yeah, it's so exciting. So exciting. And what's cool about it, it looks like they're all going to be going for the title. So it looks like Adam Cole is going to be going after the NXT Championship, and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are going to be going for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now, that is something that I can very much get on board with. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, very awesome. And highly looking forward to what's coming up next for NXT.
It's like the best indie show that's not an indie show.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, man. Good stuff.
Awesome. And then we move on to the very long disappointment that is SummerSlam.
Yes. What would you give NXT rating wise?
A+.
Yep, same here. A+. Excellent, sir. Not a single bad match in the group.
Nope. Perfect. Just a fantastic wrestling show. Like, I was so buzzing after I watched it. Like,
same here.
Finished and I was like, that was just a brilliant, brilliant wrestling show.
Yeah, even after the first match, I was already like, "Oh my god, this is so amazing!"
Yeah,
I'm so down for this.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, I don't understand how it can go so wrong on the main roster consistently, but NXT takeovers are always completely perfect and amazing. You can't believe it's the same company.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
It is. It's crazy. It's so difficult to wrap your head around the fact that the same company produces two very, very different shows.
Yeah. I blame Vince. Sorry, Vince.
But I mean, there's no two ways about it that it is Vince, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? Yeah.
Triple H clearly knows what he's doing.
Yep.
Whether you like Triple H or not, NXT is awesome. So.
Agreed. SummerSlam. The pre-show started with The Miz and Mr. versus Jason Jordan and the Hardys in front of an empty arena because somehow a multi-million-dollar company like WWE can't manage a crowd of people. They showed the shot of the outside, like just a big crowd of people, no lines, no anything, just like a big group.
I mean, I put this down to a Barclays Center fuck-up.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe more than WWE's fault.
Maybe.
Just put the show back. Just put the show back half an hour. What? How is it going to hurt WWE in the slightest? Have Renee Young and their panel of idiots talking for a little bit longer.
Exactly, yeah.
Show some adverts for WWE Network and merchandise and all that garbage. And just do that for an extra half an hour or something. Then at least the guy... I mean, that's got to be demoralising, hasn't it?
You think so? Yeah, apparently Miz and everyone else involved in the match was really pissed off backstage that wrestling wouldn't nobody. Rightly so.
Absolutely. You would be absolutely fuming, wouldn't you? Yeah. I mean, if you're the Hardy Boys, a world-renowned tag team, why do you want to be wrestling in front of nobody?
Exactly.
It's embarrassing. I mean, if you're Jason Jordan and you're an up-and-coming superstar and, you know, they've got big plans for you, how can you come out and wrestle in front of nobody?
Yeah. Wasn't great. Match itself was fine. Standard, like, pre-show tag team match. Everyone's just thrown together. Miz got a good promo this week on SmackDown saying, "Oh, so this is what a sold-out Barclays Center looked like."
Raw.
On Raw, yeah, sorry. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because,
that's a dig there.
Yeah. Good for SmackDown, he did this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for the match itself, we both said, on like our predictions, so we both said that Jason Jordan and Hardy would win, and we were wrong, because The Miz and The Miz won. The Miz pinned Jason Jordan, which is probably going to kick off that feud.
Yep, we know nothing.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Which has to be the name of this week's podcast.
We know nothing. Yeah, pretty
we
much.
know nothing.
So we had Neville versus new champion Tozawa for the Cruiserweight Championship. Mm-hmm. Which is a good match, actually. Really good.
In front of some people this time as well.
Yeah, some people actually turned up for this one, which is nice.
Yeah, good times.
Yep. Tozawa was on top for most of the match. Goes for a senton, but Neville gets his knees up at the last second. Hits a red arrow onto the back, or the arse of Tozawa, and won. Got a title back after 1 week.
Yeah.
Baffling, but good match.
Incredibly baffling. I heard this result before I saw it the day after, and I just don't know. I don't know what the point of putting that belt on Tozawa is. just to take it off him 6 days later. To me, it just seems, well, it's pointless, isn't it?
It's a bit weird one. But hey, Neville's champion. I like Neville's champion, so
yeah, me too.
Fine.
But I'm a little bit disappointed that Cesaro's not had a run with it. I really am.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Because I mean, like you said last week, they could have taken Neville out of the cruiserweight division, and they could have put him onto, the IC title or something like that. And especially if you've got the likes of Hideo coming up, who could potentially go into 205 Live, you're filling that superstar void, because you could have, Neville's gone. Oh, who's going to replace him in the cruiserweight division? Like stardom wise, you just put Hideo in there and it's instant fit.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
But I don't know, we don't book the show, do we? So
we don't, sadly. So after that we had why is it not the pre-show? I don't know. The New Day versus the Usos. An excellent match. Wait on the pre-show. But an excellent match. It's worth watching if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, these two have great chemistry. We said this before, didn't we? That they had just amazing chemistry, during matches. No different here.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good. But again, why are we changing titles on the pre-show?
Yes,
not
it's so
everybody
weird.
watches the pre-show. I mean, there were matches on the main card that maybe didn't need to be there.
Yeah, a lot of them
could have just been on the pre-show. But title matches should always be on the main show. The championship should be important and should be contested with the most viewers.
Yep, I agree completely. Favourite title decision, I don't know why. The two hottest acts I've got right now on SmackDown. I knew they're always excellent. Usos a great tag team.
And they've stepped it up big time as well, promo-wise.
Yeah,
they're very, very good now. And
yep.
They've gone from being irrelevant to relevant very quickly, and that's a testament to how good they are, actually. And so kudos to the Usos. But tag team titles, any titles, shouldn't be decided on the pre-show.
Agreed. Great match. Go watch it. I won't spoil it, but it was excellent.
Yep, and the Usos won.
Yeah, they did. New tag team champions. Again, slightly baffling, but it's fine, I guess. Sure, they're not the main show, but it's fine.
I would love to know the reasoning behind these title changes. I really would. I don't get it. I can't begin to get my head around it, because I don't see how it advances anything.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they're just like hitting reset button. It's like, all right, screw it. Everyone, this is the new champions. We're going to start from scratch. Everything, all the new feuds are going to start over, and or something.
There has to be something. There has to be a reason.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Very bizarre, but oh well. Usos are the tag team champions. I'm fine with that. But maybe they just don't trust any other tag teams in WWE on SmackDown to challenge or have a better match than these two. So they just want to carry this feud on. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So after that, I skipped ahead a little bit. The next thing I saw was Shawn Michaels coming out dressed as Colonel Sanders from KFC, and I was like, oh. Come on, Sean. You're better than this. What are you doing?
I hate this crap.
It's garbage.
It's worse than garbage.
Yeah.
It's selling out of the highest accord. Now, don't get me wrong. I know WWE is a big multi-million-dollar company, and obviously product placement is a way to bring in revenue. And of course, I understand that.
Of course.
But the Dolph Ziggler adverts were bad enough, where he was like having a wrestling match with a chicken or whatever it was in the ring.
Yeah.
But the fact that you've got Shawn Michaels, a WWE Hall of Famer, a multiple-time World Heavyweight Champion, dressing up as Colonel Sanders for a KFC advert.
It's dumb.
Me
Why would he agree to this?
Fucking break.
Yeah. Dumb.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
It is.
What's even worse is like when they played his entrance theme, like KFC flashed on the screen, where HBK would usually flash on the screen.
So bad.
So
anyway, yes. So anyway, the main show starts, and everything goes to shit from here on out.
Yeah, it's not great. The crowd aren't into it for some reason.
Brooklyn sucks. I'm sorry, but
I mean, they were great for NXT, and they were pretty good for Raw and SmackDown.
Were they? Beach balls.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I hate that crap as well.
Fuck beach balls.
Like, come on, you're there to watch wrestling. You're not there to throw beach balls around.
Yeah, I love what happened later. I'll talk about it later, but yeah. But the first match was Cena versus Baron Corbin. Both had Corbin to win this, because he just lost his briefcase, because reasons. So like, okay, this is going to be kick off for a brand new Baron Corbin, a new pissed off, angry Baron Corbin. But nope, Lawler Cena wins. It's standard Cena match. Baron Corbin starts out on top. Cena gets back in it last minute, hits an AA and wins. Boring.
Yeah, I have no opinion on this match. I just couldn't
No
believe
strong
it.
feeling one way or the other.
It's just, isn't it just? I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
dumb.
It's
It's
dumb.
bad.
It's really dumb. I mean, how does it help Baron Corbin at all? You're supposed to be building a new superstar to, fight for top titles on SmackDown. Yet you have Cena, who's done it all, and is seemingly pissing off to Raw the night after.
Yeah. You can tell Cena didn't care about this match. It's like it's another match. He was laughing with the crowd, just having a fun time, and just worn out.
I know Baron Corbin has done some silly things recently on Twitter and stuff. He called Dave Meltzer a bitter old man, but in all honesty,
he's a heel. He's supposed to be being a dick.
Yeah,
that's his job.
But in all honesty, Twitter's there for personal use. Other people use it for personal reasons. If he thinks Dave Meltzer is a miserable old bastard, then let him say it. Who cares? What the fuck does Dave Meltzer offer to WWE?
Yeah, exactly.
Other than critique.
Yeah.
It's not like it's official critique or anything like that. It's just... He's just a wrestling pundit.
Pretty much.
And if Baron Corbin thinks he's a dick, then he's a dick. Fine.
Yeah, they're fine. Who cares?
Who's Dave Meltzer to give? We had this on Sunday, didn't we? During the stream we were talking about it. Like, why is Dave Meltzer the be-all and end-all of wrestling punditry?
Yeah, exactly. I do think people put too much stock in Dave Meltzer sometimes. I mean, I respect him. I respect his opinion, of course.
Oh, absolutely. I respect anybody's opinion. Why? Oh, Meltzer gave it 6 stars, therefore it's the greatest match of all time. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. I don't know.
Right, I've just given Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano 6 stars. There you go. Everyone flock to me for your wrestling opinions in the future.
Yeah.
Give me a break, man. Come on.
I don't know. So next match we had was Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's title. The crowd was dead silent at the match.
Completely silent. Not one fuck was given by anybody in that crowd.
Yeah.
None.
And it was a match. It was alright.
Yeah. It wasn't good, was it?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Natalya, to be perfectly honest.
I don't mind Natalya. I think she's a great wrestler.
She's a very good wrestler. Just has no personality to speak of. If I'm being brutally honest.
Oof, when you are being brutal there.
Yeah.
If Dave Meltzer had said that, you'd be highly regarded now, Finn.
I would be, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
she'd be tweeting you, calling you a miserable bastard.
She would be. I don't know. I mean, she's fine, wrestling wise. I don't know. Hey, you guys.
Yeah, I to be honest, I think they've put the championship on her for the sake of putting the championship on her. I also think, and I genuinely believe this, WWE is starting to leak things out, so to throw people off.
You think so?
Like I said last week, and I think it was Meltzer who reported it, that the intention was to keep the championship on Naomi for the rest of the year.
Yep, that makes sense.
3 days later, Natalya's winning the championship from Naomi.
Yes, weird one.
Fine. I don't know. I don't really. The only thing that interests me in the SmackDown Women's division at the minute is the prospect of Carmella cashing that briefcase in.
Yep, pretty much. That's the only thing they've got going for him right now.
Other than that, I don't care at all.
Yeah, same here. Once again, we both said Naomi to win this, so neither of us get a point. We're bad at this.
Yeah, we're pretty bad at this. It's not going well. It's not.
It's not. I was saying, then between matches, we had like a very creepy No Mercy ad with Alexa Bliss surrounded by other Alexa Blisses in masks doing some sort of weird cheerleader chant.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit strange. But, No Mercy's the next pay-per-view. You've got to promote it, I guess.
I guess so. Weird one.
Alexa will probably win a championship back at that show.
Wouldn't surprise me. The next match we had was everyone's favourite, The Big Show versus Big Cass in an Enzo in a cage match.
Yeah, I skipped it. I forwarded it. I know the results, and I know that it went on way longer than it should have.
Yep.
And
what I found stupid was like Big Show came down with a broken hand, but somebody kept using that broken hand, and then they're like, "Oh, my hand hurts." It's like, stop using your hand, any moron.
You have another hand, a good hand.
Yeah,
use that.
Use your other hand. That kind of stuff bothers me. Like, why? You know your hand hurts. Stop using it.
That's the thing, you see. If you're gonna sell an injury. Like actually sell it.
I don't know. It's done.
For me, the padding out of the card was poor. The arrangement of the card was poor.
Yeah, it's very very strange.
I think they were intending on starting with a bang with Cena, but at the same time, the crowd didn't want Cena to win, so he just deflated them straight out of the gates, and then from there, it was almost to the point of no return.
It was very strange.
Almost.
So Enzo somehow managed to squeeze to the bars. He stripped down, loomed himself up, grabbed the bars, jumped down, and then instantly got kicked in the face and was out. So I thought, okay, that was pointless.
Yep.
Thank you for that. Big Show got 2 big boots to the face, and it was over. Big Cass won. Shrug.
Yep. Big Cass, your new superstar.
Yes. Who 1 day later got injured. Fighting Enzo. Oops.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that's a weird one. At first I thought it was like a work, and it's like, okay, this isn't real. But then when the match was over, I was like, oh, that looks a bit real, isn't it?
So it's not a work?
It's not a work, it's a legit injury. He went for a big boot on Enzo, who was on the apron, missed, fell out the ring, and then landed awkwardly on his leg. And then came in later. You could tell something was off because he like steps on the chair to stop Enzo from using it, and then just kind of hobbled about the ring for a bit.
Oh,
and they repeated the spot again. And then he went for an Empire elbow and then just kind of crumpled to the floor. And then he kind of walked outside, swore a bunch, and the match was over. Yeah. You can always tell when an injury is legit as well. Like if it's a fake injury, there'll be like 20 like medical guys down there, and they'll be wheeled out on a stretcher. There'll be theatrics about it. When it's a legit injury, there'll be one guy, and then that'll be it. And the match will just end.
Yeah. To be honest, I feel sort of bad for Cass if that's the case.
Me too.
And because obviously his push is only just starting.
Yeah.
But now if he's going to be out, it's like Finn Balor, isn't it? Well, when he came up and he won the Universal Championship, injured straight away.
Yeah.
Obviously not to that magnitude, because obviously he's not the champion or anything like that. But his run and his momentum is starting now, and it's been halted straight away. So hopefully, to be honest, I'm sort of hoping this is maybe we don't see Enzo as much now because Big Cass is not going to be there. But
well, I haven't seen it, but apparently he turned up on 205 Live this week.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. He shouldn't be there, really, should he?
Did he put on Snapchat or something that he was 206 or something like that after the rumours of him going to 205? Yeah.
Strange.
So now he's on 205 Live.
Apparently so, yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I'll watch it later. I'll report back.
Yeah, me too. Weird one.
Very weird.
So then we have, next match we had was Randy Orton versus Rusev. Both said Rusev would win. He lost in like a second.
Now
Rusev was acting during his entrance. The bell rang. RKO over. There. Done.
I'm struggling here, right, with an opinion on these matches because, I mean, we knew this was a pointless match anyway. This was a nothing match, completely nothing. We thought, right, Rusev's been all right recently. Maybe, Randy Orton will piss off for a while, and we won't see him for a little bit, and Rusev will tick on.
Yeah,
complete opposite of that. It turns out, and it seems to be acceptable to completely ruin your potential stars with stars who have almost outstayed their welcome. So, Randy Orton hits an RKO. Rusev's done in about 3 seconds, and he wasn't on SmackDown this week either, Rusev. So
it wasn't.
I'm honestly a little bit speechless with this because how I mean, Randy Orton wasn't on SmackDown either, but what's the point in this match? Why waste time with it?
I don't know.
So you got to
very strange.
You got to give 5 minutes for the entrances.
Yeah,
right?
it seems to only exist
for the build up and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it just seems to only exist to put down Rusev, which is a shame because what's Rusev done? Poor guy.
Cut his hair apparently.
Yeah, apparently so.
Rusev cuts his hair without permission. All of a sudden he's in the shit.
Dumb.
I'm really, really struggling with this. I mean, SmackDown has a very deep roster.
It does.
And, so much so that it probably could be a 3-hour show, but God, I am thankful that it is not.
Yeah, thank Christ.
and I get that not everybody can be the top star, but with Rusev, you've got a ready-made, legitimate superstar there.
Yeah, it's a beast.
I just don't understand it.
It's bizarre. I don't get it.
What's Randy Orton going to do next? If Randy Orton takes time off now,
that'd be terrible.
I'll be so angry because that is garbage. That is garbage booking, and it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And what's next for Rusev now? Is that it? Is he done? What? I mean, how do you recover from this? I mean, is he going to be in the... He can't be in the mid-card picture because, AJ Styles and Kevin Owens are dominating that.
Yeah.
Is he going to be in the world title picture? Well, Jinder Mahal's the champion, and he's a heel. Rusev is supposed to be a heel. He can't do that.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I know what you can do.
Lana's seemingly managing the female Rusev in Tamina, so putting them back together seems to be a no-go.
Yeah, that's so weird.
What is the fucking point?
Yeah, I don't know.
Rubbish.
So we had probably the first decent match of the night, which was, or at least on the main show, Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, this was fine. They booed
decent.
Sasha, and I think people are starting to turn on her. But
yeah, I think people really like Alexa, so obviously put up against it, just automatically gets booed.
But apparently, sort of Sasha's a bit of a dick to her fans.
Yeah, I like that. Weird.
If you're in the public eye, there's no excuse for it, in my opinion. They are the reason you are a somebody, so you should at least. I mean, hey, look, there is dickheads out there. Ignore the dickheads.
Of course.
But small children, little people, people like that who look up to these people, they shouldn't be ignored by any stretch. And it's not good enough. So, yeah.
Don't be a dick, basically.
Don't be a dick. That's the motto of the Sonny and Finn show and of Daydreamer. Don't be a dick. We always say it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it was a good match. Alexa hit Sparkle Splash. Oh, sorry, I switched to Bliss.
You love calling it Sparkle Splash, though.
I do. Best name ever. Sasha locks in the bank statement, which Alexa counters, but then Sasha counters, and then Alexa taps. We have a new champ. What's happening?
I mean, we were both watching it at the same time, weren't we? And
yeah.
You sort of texted me. We were like, we were just so baffled by what on earth was going on here.
Yeah, so strange.
I would not be surprised if Alexa wins it back at No Mercy.
Wouldn't be surprised at all.
Wouldn't be surprised at all.
It's so strange. So obviously we both had Alexa to win that. Once again, both wrong. We know shit.
Yep, we know nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I don't know. I don't know why they put the belt on Sasha. Let Alexa's on a good run. Just let a champion have a run with the belt.
Yeah, exactly. It's just let someone get about the change.
I mean, you let Neville have a belt for so long and it worked perfectly. And it was great. Forwarded his character, forwarded his stock as well. Fuck knows.
Who knows?
Is the long and short of it. Fuck knows.
Yeah. So we had the Demon Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt because demons.
Yep, because demons. Yeah.
I feel like a cool paint job, as he does. It was a good match.
I really wish it wasn't spoiled beforehand, though.
Yeah. I kind of wish it'd been like, is he going to be the demon? Who knows? Yeah. And then he comes out and it's like, that's awesome.
And of course, we know he's going to come out as the demon, but don't say, the demon Finn Balor, the Demon King is going to fight at SummerSlam. It's like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So many annoying things, isn't there?
It is a bit.
We sound so bitter as well, don't we?
It does. But it was a good match. Story of the good match was Finn wasn't affected by Bray's spookiness. He was just had his own spookiness going on. I just countered everything Bray did, and won. Ended up winning with the coup de grace, and Finn's looking strong. I like it. Yeah,
great. I'm completely fine with it, and Finn's looking great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Finn's looking really good at the minute, and I'd love to see him push for the Universal Championship when these big men have done what they're doing, or maybe even, actually, I'd be happy for him to go for the IC title. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
Look how strong the United States Championship is on SmackDown.
Looks great. Yeah,
the caliber of people that are going for that title. Maybe build the Intercontinental Championship up back to that level.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Finn Balor would be perfect for that.
He would. So obviously we both had Finn to win this, so finally getting a point. Yay.
Woohoo!
To all.
It's not going well.
It's not. So we had Cesaro and Sheamus versus Dean and Seth. Burn it down!
Burn it down! This was good. I really, really enjoyed this match.
It was a great match.
This was one of the few sparkling moments of SummerSlam, but this was a really, really good match between two very good teams. Now, actually, I'd like to correct myself here.
Okay.
Because I moaned about them just throwing together the teams.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Dean and Seth were tag team champions before in the Shield.
They were. Or was I think it was Seth and Roman who were the champions.
Was it?
Yeah. Because Dean was US champion, wasn't he?
Then shut my face, and I was
200
right
years.
before. Fuck, throwing together tag teams.
But yeah, that's cool. A great match. Twat crowd got distracted by a beach ball. Thankfully, Cesaro jumped in, grabbed the beach ball, ripped it apart, which I loved.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
loved that so much. It was brilliant.
So good.
And great heel move as well for one of the guys who was supposed to be the heel. That's just a brilliant thing to do, and I loved it because fuck beach balls.
Yeah, screw beach balls. You hear it was a show. What's a show? And shut up. Sit down and shut up.
You've paid serious money to watch this show as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, it may suck in parts, but I wasn't bouncing a beach ball around my living room when I was watching it.
No. Next way of view, just put a TV in the ring and just put like an endless gif of like a beach ball bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's this? What you want? You want to see baseball? There you go. It's the next show. You're welcome.
Lol.
Lol. So yeah, great match. Seth hit like a hurricanrana of the top rope into Cesaro, or on Cesaro into Sheamus as he was like setting up a white noise. Looks great.
Yeah.
Super kick to Cesaro, super kick to Sheamus, big knee into Dirty Deeds, and they won. Another title change. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Seth and Dean are new
all
tag
the
team
title
champs.
changes. All the title changes.
Yeah, pretty much.
WWE just loving it.
They are. Great match. You actually had Dean and Seth to win this, so you get a point. Well done. It's 3-2 to you.
Yes.
And yeah, this is a really good match.
Yeah, really, really
Well,
good
so
match.
say
So I'm glad. I'm glad there was something we can take away from SummerSlam that was fine.
Yeah, finally. So we had AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens with Shane McMahon special guest ref for the US title.
Yeah, we didn't make predictions for this for some reason, and I don't know why.
Whoops. How bad.
Yeah, I predict that AJ Styles is going to win.
Yeah, so we did exactly the other saying who did think he's going to win. So I said AJ would win. Sonny said Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And it's a really good match. I liked it a lot. I like the involvement in Shane McMahon getting involved in certain ways.
Yep.
Like Kevin Owens pulling towards him as AJ's going for a smash, which resulted in Shane not being able to three count for the pop up powerbomb. Lots of other cool stuff happening. I think Kevin Owens tapped out the calf crusher at one point, which Shane didn't see because he was out.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a great match.
Yeah, it was good. I really, really enjoyed it. I liked they've got great chemistry anyway. These two, it's like Sammy and Kevin. You know, they've got great chemistry, and it's been a feud like that for me.
Yeah, really good.
And AJ Styles is excellent.
Of course.
And just turns anything into gold. Not that he needs to do with Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens is obviously amazing. And add Shane in there as well, who can seemingly tell a good story. And it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So it ended when AJ went for a phenomenal forearm, which he missed. Walked into a pop-up powerbomb. Shane counts up to 3, but AJ's foot was on the ropes, so it didn't count. Raised up to 3 count. Kevin Owens is pissed. Shoves Shane. Shane steps back. AJ rolls him up, but he kicks out. Hits a phenomenal forearm, followed by a Styles Clash, which was great.
Yeah.
And AJ retains. Nice.
Good.
Very good.
Good times.
So I'll get a point there. Yay. Ding.
Nothing for me.
Nothing for you.
Boo.
3-all. At this point, for some annoying reason, the WWE Network, for me, decided to skip ahead to the main events, like the final few seconds. So I saw the winner of that match walking out with a belt. And I was like, for fuck's sake. I meant to spoil this all this time, and he's going to spoil it for me. Right, in the middle of the show.
Wow.
Thanks.
Wow.
You massive pile of twats. Thank you.
Well done, WWE. You're a massive pile of twats.
Yes, thank you for that.
God, that sucks. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I know, it was so annoying. I was so pissed off. I slammed the laptop closed and I was like, for God's sake. This is bullshit.
Absolute BS. The main event, however, that was next, right?
Nope, actually it was Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Of course, yeah, completely forgot. Okay, this was fine, and it's become what you've expected from a Jinder Mahal match.
Pretty much, yeah. It was an okay match, not Shinsuke's best. It was just kind of fine.
It was okay, yeah. I mean, it was just okay.
Yeah. Smith Brothers interfered, as he always do. Shinsuke fought him off, but walked into a Colossus, which is Jinder's finisher.
Looked like shit, by the way.
Looked garbage. But apparently didn't have to take out Nakamura for some reason.
Yep, it looked absolutely terrible. He didn't get all of it. He was nowhere near hooked in completely, and it just made do and ended the match that way. And Jinder wins, lol.
Yes,
so
weird one.
The India World Tour continues.
Apparently so, for some reason. So obviously both had Shinsuke to win that. So once again, both completely wrong.
Yeah. We were, I thought all these results that we predicted were nailed on.
Yeah,
I really did.
Yeah, we even said during the podcast like last week, like, oh, this is a nice predictable show this week, isn't it? Because both had like the same sort of predictions.
Yeah,
but nope, apparently not.
We couldn't have been further from the, further from the right matches results.
Pretty much
ridiculous. But
brings us to the main event.
What do you think to this Jinder title run? How long do you think it's going to go on for? How long do you see it happening for?
I don't know. I wanted it to stop already because it's not been great, has it?
The problem is it's been the same thing every time. So Jinder fights, he gets out-muscled, out-wrestled, whatever. The Smiths get involved, and then, all of a sudden, Colossus hit, and then that's it. Jinder wins, lol.
Yeah.
And still your champion. I don't know.
Yeah, we're giving Jinder a chance. I feel like he had another chance now.
I think Jinder being the champion suits him. It looked great on him.
It's fine.
But it's just... I don't know. I don't want Jinder to be champion.
It's just not believable. It's hard to believe that, he's coming from 3MB to being a WWE champion and beating guys like Nakamura. It's just... I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird. I don't know. I'm sort of just used to it now, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if I can tolerate much more of it.
Yeah, same. But it's fine. So the main event for the evening was, of course, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe for the Universal title. In
what was a spot fest.
Boy, was it. It was really good, actually. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. To be honest, it was a nice break from, the rest of the card was not great. I mean, there was a couple of decent matches in there. But this was it was a spot heavy big man 4-way, and it was great fun. It was really great fun.
It was. Bloody Braun looking crazy strong early on.
Man, they
grabbing Brock, throwing around,
booking him like a monster right now.
Yeah, and rightly so.
Yeah, I mean, he surely is a shoo-in for a championship run at some point. You would think, right?
Yeah, I think he's going to beat Brock at some point.
Do you think he'll beat him at No Mercy?
Possibly, maybe. But he was looking great. He slammed him through 2 separate announce tables and then tipped the 3rd announce table up onto him.
Which was awesome.
Point, it was awesome. At one point, someone said, "Oh, that announce table weighs hundreds of pounds." And I was like, "Bollocks, does it?"
Yeah, it's made of fucking
looked like made of cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's broken his legs. No, he hasn't. How?
Yeah.
Tell me how.
So at that point, Brock got carted off. Bunch of medical people surrounded him. Brock was doing like the X symbol with his arms. Yeah. So that was cool. What else happened? Big spear to the barricade to Brock from Roman as well, which was very cool.
Yep. Brock had a real ass kicking.
He did.
Then he was clearly knackered, so he had a few minutes off.
Yeah, he beat himself.
Let everyone else have a go.
Yeah. Nice Strowman chance as well. People really getting behind Strowman, which is good.
Yeah, big time, yeah.
Braun threw another chair at Roman as well, and at one point...
Oh, he hit Joe and Roman at the same time?
Which
is so cool. I just love that that's become a thing now, just throwing chairs, just throwing stuff, really, just throwing everything everywhere.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, so it's good. So it's a point with Roman and Braun pinning each other with stairs. Just great. Good, as you said, a spot fest. Good fun spot fest.
It was a real spot fest. And to be honest, after the rest of the card, I think it's sort of the pick me up that the crowd really needed, and it was good. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. Lol Brock wins.
He does, yeah. Rock one. He came back at one point, Braun like a double choke slam onto Joe and Roman.
Yeah.
And then as everyone was down on the floor, Lesnar reappeared out of nowhere. He took down Braun, gave everyone a suplex, as he does.
Of course.
Suplex
City, bitch.
Exactly. Strowman trying to clothesline Brock in the corner, but Brock grabbed his arm and locked in the Kimura lock, which is cool.
Yep.
Roman hit a shit spear to Lesnar.
That was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so bad. Brock kind of fell down. It's like, oh, I am injured. I am hurt now. I am on the floor.
Brock hurts. Brock on floor.
Yeah. But yeah, ended with Lesnar going for F5 to Strowman. Countered in the power slam position. Roman hit a spear. Roman got taken out by Joe. He kicked the clutch into an F5. Pin broken up by Roman. Superman punches to everyone. Goes for a spear. Lesnar picks him up out midair. F5 and won. Lesnar retains his title, which would have been really awesome if it hadn't been spoiled for me. Thanks to Blue Network.
Yeah. I hate when Roman goes for the Superman punch. He does that like wanking motion on his arm.
Yeah.
Like every single time. It's like, you don't need to do it. We get it.
Yeah, it's like the ooh, ah, the spear as well.
Yeah, it's like we understand what you're doing. You don't need to do your wake up taunt every single time.
Exactly.
Like, we just do the Superman punch. We know what it looks like.
Yeah.
So the wanking your forearm off isn't gonna change anything.
Exactly. But yeah, really good match. Again, both of us are completely wrong. You went for Joe to win. I went for Braun. So it ended in the tie, 3-3. So both get their point. So the grand total now is up to you with 10 points and me with 8.
Great
Still
stuff.
behind.
Yeah. SummerSlam, what would you grade it?
Mostly shit with a good, like, 2 matches. Really good pre-show match and good main event. Like a C plus, maybe?
I'm going to C minus.
C minus? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, C minus for SummerSlam.
That's fair, I think.
I just don't get it. I think that's the thing. I just don't understand what happens from here.
Yeah, very strange. Strange card.
Yeah, very strange. We've been rambling on for quite some time, so we don't need to go in depth with Raw.
Yeah, blast it. All shit.
Raw was pretty garbage this week.
Yeah.
Not really anything newsworthy. The Hardy Boys and Seth and Dean had a great match.
Yep, that was good.
Cena turned up.
Yep, Cena was there to squash whoever it was he fought. Who was it?
It was a tag team match in the main event.
Oh, of course it was, yeah, of course. It was fine.
Yep, sure. Cena's on Raw now. Because
Beach Ball ruined it.
Yep.
Different Beach Ball.
Beach Ball, yep. Let's go Beach Ball. Beach Ball sucks. That's pretty much Raw, to be honest.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
F. It sucks.
F for... it was S for shit. That's what it was.
Yeah, exactly.
SmackDown, a couple of noteworthy things there. We had Bobby Roode made his main roster debut, which was cool.
Yep. I really like SmackDown this week, actually. SmackDown was good.
SmackDown was pretty cool. He beat Aiden English, which was great.
Yeah, that was awesome. AJ offered an open challenge for the US title, which Kevin Owens answered, which got denied, and then Kevin Owens yelled a bunch, Shane came down, denied the match, and then gave it to him anyway, and he even got to choose the referee, who turned out to be Baron Corbin. It's cool that he offered it to Sami Zayn as well, because I know we've been through a lot, but I can't remember what we find about anymore, it's been so long.
Yeah, I like that. I was sort of hoping for a little bit of truce there. I think that could be coming. I think that could be coming.
Me too. I think they've been teaming up on not teaming up on the house shows, but I mean, watching each other's backs on the house shows.
Yeah. I think what they're doing is maybe testing the waters with the crowd.
Yeah,
see what kind of reaction,
definitely.
But the crowd pops for it massively. So I think that could be that could be cool, and I'd be very much into it. I think.
Yeah, me too. We're okay with that.
Shelton Benjamin made a return.
He did. Shelty Benj. He's back. Giving tag teaming with Chad Gable.
I don't think that's going to last long.
Me neither. I think my prediction is Benjamin's going to turn heel after the first couple matches, maybe.
Yep. And I think that'll sort of lead to a match at maybe the next SmackDown pay-per-view. In fact, no. Here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Here is what's going to happen. I'm going to lay it out there now. They're going to win the tag team titles from the Usos at the next SmackDown pay-per-view.
Oh, God. Yeah, and then Benjamin will turn him or something.
Yeah, and then eventually Shelton will turn on him and they'll fight each other, blah, blah, blah. But I
Yeah.
predict that's what's going to happen here.
Yep, good prediction. I mean, I'd love to see Jack Gable versus Shelton Benjamin. That sounds like an awesome match.
Yeah, it'd be quality. It'd be really, really good. But I just think the way that WWE is going right now, Tag Team Gold is in their future.
Yeah, probably.
Or Tag Team Silver, that's what the SmackDown belts are, isn't it? Tag Team Silver.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
There we go,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's cool to see Shelton Benjamin back.
Very cool.
He looks massive as well in comparison to Jack Gable, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like really tall. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Go on.
I was going to say, during the Rude versus English match, I thought it was cool that JBL mentioned something about beer money, which is the tag team who was in TNA. I was like, oh, TNA weapons. Nice.
Ah, okay. I didn't even hear that actually. I watched all of SmackDown and I didn't even click in my mind.
Yeah, he didn't mention there was a tag team. Just like, oh, get your beer money ready or something, something like that.
Oh, right.
It's
okay,
like,
fair enough.
I get it.
I think Rude's going to have a huge part to play on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He seems like a face as well. Is that right?
Yeah, Kenan, the Rude is a face. I think this is going to be the only time we see him as a face. I think he's going to turn heel next week.
Okay.
Just because it's a smarky crowd, it's going to get cheered no matter what. So just bring him as a face. Why not? 1 week.
Makes sense. Get a huge pop in Brooklyn, introduced to the SmackDown crowd that week. That the right thing to do is sing Glorious. So maybe that's what the idea behind that is.
Yeah.
I see him having a huge part to play on SmackDown, and I think because what I see happening here is Kevin Owens feuding with Shane McMahon, leading to them having a match.
Okay. Yep.
And I think maybe Bobby Roode could challenge AJ Styles for the US title.
Yes, please.
Yep.
I like it very much.
I'm so down for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be really, really cool. I need to know where Mike Bennett / Kanellis has gone.
Yeah, he's vanished, hasn't he? Poor Mike.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of people missing from SmackDown this week.
There were.
I mean, SmackDown has a huge roster.
It does. Speaking of, Ziggler teased something this week. He made his return. Didn't realise he was gone. But he made his return backstage in interview. Made some good points around people like getting a push because they got flashy entrances and like glow in the dark. Obviously, talking about Naomi and things like that.
Yeah, I don't care. I lost interest in Ziggler so long ago that I couldn't care less that he's coming back and doing stuff. But he's going to be on next week. I think maybe next week we'll see a different show. We'll see some other people turn up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what Ziggler does. I think it's going to be like a new character. Not a new character, but it's like a new, I don't know, resurgence with Ziggler. He needs it. Definitely.
He absolutely needs it. I don't know. Well, I'll reserve judgment until next week. See what he's going to be doing.
Oh yeah,
but I'm well over Ziggler now.
That's fair.
Well over him. I mean, so no Rusev, no Orton, no Mike Kanellis, no. I mean, yes, okay, Breezango were on there, but they were off-duty fashion police this week.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, that's funny backstage segment.
Shelton Benjamin didn't wrestle this week. He's going to be on next week.
Yep.
Yeah, SmackDown does have a huge roster. You could pretty much have 2 different shows.
You could, couldn't you? Split into 2.
Going back to Mike Kanellis again. Okay. I think they maybe should have debuted him on NXT.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think he's ready for SmackDown. Not just yet.
Yeah, I don't think Gimmick is ready for SmackDown. I think he's perfectly fine as a wrestler, but the gimmick needs work, I think.
I don't think they're overly hot on what he looks like either.
Really?
Body-wise, yeah. I think they were a little bit disappointed with the shape that he was in.
Yeah, he was a bit. I mean, coming from someone who looks like me, it was a bit out of shape, I guess. You're right, yeah, I'm totally hench.
Totally buff.
Yeah, buff and muscle.
Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, that's me.
Finn Bagwell.
Oh, God. Finn Bagwell. There you go.
I think, his legs are very skinny. A friend of mine always sort of takes the piss out of Mike Kanellis and the way his legs look.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've sort of taken to just calling him Leg Day.
Leg Day.
But nice. Maria is the star. And I think they were sort of hoping maybe that Maria was going to be able to drag this forward a bit. But I think Mike Kanellis has sort of maybe not done himself any favours by not being in the greatest of shape.
Yeah. Maybe he'll turn up again soon in more like a bit more muscly, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But take some time off to get buff and come back.
Maybe.
Pull a Jinder. Get buff and come back super strong.
Yeah,
Become WWE champion.
But if he does it in 2 weeks, then he's definitely done a Jinder.
Yeah, definitely. Oh dear.
Speaking of Jinder, the Singh brothers fought Nakamura this week, and then Nakamura laid out Jinder afterwards. No doubt, which will lead to another Nakamura versus Jinder match.
Probably.
Presumably after WWE tours India, which then we may actually see Shinsuke win the belt.
Hopefully, yes. He needs it.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
And yeah, the only thing worth talking about, I think, is the main event, which is great. Corbin was the guest referee.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens is AJ Styles. Corbin called it down the middle until AJ has a calf crush on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens touched the ropes, then AJ pulled him back into the middle. But then Corbin broke it up because he touched the ropes. It's like, oh, he touched the ropes, let's break it up. Like, oh, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Come on, Corbin, you're a professional wrestler yourself.
Nah, you know how this works. So Kevin Owens pushed AJ into Corbin, then Corbin pushed back. AJ rolled him up, and then Corbin did like a fast count, but he kicks out anyway.
It's funny how that happens, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny that.
You can't kick out of. It takes ages to kick out of a normal 2 count, but a fast 2 count, you're out of there straight away.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
So then Shano came down because apparently Corbin was doing a bad job. Quote. I thought, it's no worse than you were doing last night. you were doing the same things.
Yeah, because storylines, that's why.
Exactly. So behind Corbin's back, Kevin Owens like a low blow. Corbin went to count 3, but Shano pulled him out the rope, pulled him out the ring. And then Corbin's like rage quit. So, alright, you do it. Give him the shirt.
Yeah, so Shane put it on, and obviously Corbin had the arms cut off.
Yeah.
So Shane had like a t-shirt on, so Shane just put this cut off vest type referee shirt on. It looked funny.
It did. Yeah, it's fine. Shane was the referee. AJ hit front on the forearm as Kevin Owens was arguing, and AJ retains. Good.
Right, now hopefully that's the end of AJ versus Kevin Owens.
Yes, it did mention earlier, actually, that's this is the last chance Kevin Owens gets for the US title. So,
while AJ Styles is the champion, in quotes.
Yes.
Yeah, in brackets, rather.
And AJ mentioned it's going to be debuting, rather, fighting for it every week.
Yeah, the open challenge.
Yeah, which is
I'm
cool.
all for that. I like that.
Absolutely.
See, it was awesome when Cena did it, so it'd be cool when with AJ doing it as well.
Agreed.
So, yeah, like I said earlier, I think now Kevin Owens is going to feud with Shane, and that'll be a match. Maybe Baron Corbin will challenge for the US Championship for now.
Oh, yeah, probably.
And then Bobby Roode.
That's fine.
Maybe do it eventually. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to build Bobby Roode. That was just a spitball, really. But SmackDown was much better than Raw this week, and showing promise. Easily. Where it's been fairly poorly booked recently, but hopefully going forward it's going to be okay.
Yep, absolutely. I'll give it SmackDown an A this week because I really liked it.
Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna give it a B plus.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm not sure why I can't give it an A, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
That's fair. But yeah, good show.
Good show. Finn.
Hello.
Have you got the book?
I do indeed.
Wow.
I'm prepared. Right. This week's game. I don't know what that was, but I liked it. This week's Games with Graps is brought to you by the letter
G.
What Games with Graps? Oh my goodness. Ooh, wow, that's convenient. I opened it. What's a G? We've got Gold Dust. Got Gorilla Monsoon.
I love Gorilla Monsoon.
Got the Goon.
We've had G before because I think I read the Goon out.
I think you did, yeah. Good old Goldberg.
Who?
Some big guy.
Oh, okay.
Gilberg. The Godfather on that hoe train.
Pimping ain't easy.
Yeah. Short Animal Steel, legend.
Yep, absolutely.
Relative mind. Gene Okerlund.
Love a bit of Mean Gene.
Of course. George South. Giant Gonzalez. Jesus Christ. Full body.
God.
Garbage suit.
It's like 90s Great Khali.
Exactly 90s Great Khali. Oh God. Trying to find a good one here. Grandmaster Sexay.
Good times.
Yes. I think I found one.
What you should do is go and watch. There's a YouTube clip from Raw a few years back When
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember who was feuding with the King. It was probably Michael Cole who was feuding with the King at the time. Actually.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And Grandmaster Sexay comes back and does the most incredible dancing on his entrance. It is awesome.
Oh man,
it's definitely worth watching again for sure.
yeah. I like the tag team. Back, too cool.
Yeah, me too.
Rikishi and
I liked it when they were too much. I thought they were funny then.
they were who?
They were called Too Much before. They were too cool.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It was just Scott Taylor and Brian Christopher. Yeah, they were very generic looking wrestlers.
Oh, I see.
They fought Al Snow and Head at King of the Ring '98.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Top knowledge.
Knowledge. I think we have a good one here. What else we got? Jim Duggan. Wait, that's too far.
Yeah, that's definitely too
Gim
far.
Duggan.
Gim Duggan, yeah.
I'm going to go for the Grand Wizard because it's funny.
Okay, the Grand Wizard is actually a respectable ye oldie time manager, but go ahead, read it out.
The Hall of Famer.
Certainly is.
As a radio disc jockey in the 1960s, the Grand Wizard.
He's a what, sorry?
Disc jockey.
Oh, okay.
Not a dick jockey. Flipped phrases with the speed of an auctioneer and the eloquence of a beat poet.
Right.
Shrug. His sports entertainment career began in Detroit's big-time wrestling promotion as he managed the Sheik.
Cool.
He became one of the first managers who physically inserted himself into contests on his client's behalf.
Sounds sexy.
Yes. Clad in a mishmash of spangled attire, including a turban and a wraparound sunglasses.
You'd never get away with that now.
Nope. The Grand Wizard ominously walked to the ring with the presence of a giant. The mere sight of this man incited near riots throughout the northeastern United States. Of course, wrestling was still real back then, as you know. He possessed a vocabulary unlike me, like no other, and frightened all who listened to him. He could weave words into images of destruction, punctuated by the pain delivered by the ruthless men in his employ. He made an impact on the WWE as he first. That's bad English. As his first protege, Stan the Man Stasiak ended a historic WWE Championship reign of Pedro Morales in 1973. The Wizard put professional wrestling's richest prize around the waist of another one of his henchmen in 1977 when superstar Billy Graham defeated San Martino, rather.
Like, who's San Martino? Is there someone new? San Martino, a brand new wrestler.
Yeah. He also managed such greats as Pat Patterson, Ken Patera, and the magnificent Morocco.
Don Morocco.
I guess so, yeah. To the Intercontinental Championship.
Cool.
He guided other notable figures including Killer Kowalski, Mr. Fuji, Big Cat, Ernie Ladd, Greg the Hammer Valentine,
Big Cass?
and Big Cat, yeah.
Big Cat,
Ernie
Ladd.
Ladd.
I thought you said Big Cass.
Not quite, no. Big Cat's not hadn't been around that long.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Sadly, on October 12th, 1983, the innovative sport entertainment figure died after a heart attack. Sad pace. The Grand Wizard's invisible influence on the world of professional wrestling has finally put into perspective when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1995.
There we go.
The Grand Wizard. Nice.
Excellent.
Legend. This week's Games of Web podcast was brought to you by the letter G.
I love old time wrestling. Like when you see it back in the 70s and 80s when like people are going ape shit in the crowd. Like where they're really like going for it. And you got old ladies like going mental and crowds like I like in like when we read out somebody who's like from back in the day. Like crowds were rioting and they were incensed. You just imagine them standing there with pitchforks and the crowd like, I bloody hate you, Stan the Man, Stasiak, and all this sort of thing. Oh man, good times, man. I love watching stuff like that on. Love seeing old wrestling highlights. Just it makes me so happy, especially when you got dickheads now with beach balls in the crowd.
Oh god, yeah,
bad times. Wrestling crowds suck now. Sometimes they're really good.
Yeah,
and other times they're just like so completely terrible.
Yeah.
Oh dear me.
Sorry.
This is the Games and Graps podcast. We are a weekly video game and wrestling podcast that posts every single Friday across podcast services everywhere. And youtube.com/SunnyFinnPlay.
Yep.
And youtube.com/DaydreamerGaming.
Yeah.
Go follow us on Twitter @Game and Graps. I'm Sunny.
I'm Finn.
And we will speak to you next week. Thank you very much for listening to episode 70. Goodbye.
Thanks very much. Goodbye.